Hi, I'm excited to explain a new tool that I've found called Be Internet Awesome by Google. This is a new game and internet tool that's put together in the last 12 to 18 months. It's all about digital citizenship. So at beinternetawesome.com or with google.com, you can access all kinds of information about being in the digital world, and you can learn about telling fact from fiction, password strength, being kind on the internet, um, and um, how to properly and courteously share information. Now, a cool part of this site is that there is a curriculum that you can download that is geared towards both parents and for students, or I'm sorry, parents and for teachers, that has lesson plans and activities all laid out for it. But the main thing I want to show you today is the gameplay that you could direct your students to for their learning in a fun way about digital citizenship. So I'm going to scroll up here to the game, and this is exactly how you could tell your students to access the game. They can just go straight to Be Internet Awesome with Google.com, and there's no login that's required,
Mhm.
and you can just go straight into Explore Interland. Now, Interland is the name of the game, and it's important for you to note that there's no saving in this game. That's by design by Google so that the game can be easily accessed and no passwords and usernames are required. So once the game is started, it needs to be each level needs to be completed for it to for someone to finish a portion of the game. When they finish a certain level, they can print out a certificate so that they can feel like they've completed something, and that certificate can be shared with the teacher so that some logging of progress can be made. So let's explore Interland by clicking the link. There we are. So there's some narration that happens here that explains some of the information and some of the gameplay. It's kind of fun. It's nice music and just it's engaging. A lot of yeah, there he is. He's super cute and he's in this kind of geometric figure. And then here are the four lanes. So over here is the the river world, and that's all about fact from fiction. Over here is the blue world, and you can see here that it's really a light bouncing game that is some physics, and it's kind of tricky as the game progresses, figuring out where the beam of light is going to go. It's definitely a more advanced feel for gameplay, and it's all about figuring out who to share information with, your family, your friends, or the public. Then here is a tower game that's all about password strength. There's some fun, fast-paced gameplay that's just straight up gameplay, but then you eventually get into a password strength mechanic, which is really good and interesting. And then here is a kind of a Mario world where it's all about kindness, and so game players get lives and hearts that they can share with characters that need uplifting. And it's all about how to be kind on the internet. So let's do this to show you how the game sort of works. Okay, and let's go to the first level, which is Reality River. Don't fall for fake. So this is all about figuring out fact from fiction and narration that I'll let you listen to. Here's the bad guy. He's a bad guy, but he's not super ominous. So here comes your super cute dude. Here he is. All right. And so now you're going to see a question. It's going to be right here. And so you can get to read the question before you hit play. And so you get an email with a hilarious subject line that's obviously a scam. And then you get to hit play, and then there's going to be 3 platforms. And sometimes there's only 2 platforms. But you click on each one to get the option. And then you get to pick the best one. And here, so we're going to mark it as spam. So I double click here. He hops there. Yay, it's right. And you get bonus points. And so you get a score here that kids think is fun. So you get your score. And now there's sometimes the questions are timed. So here, this is 15 seconds. You see an ad for a real diamond bracelet that your grandma would love, and it's only $25. What an incredible deal. So let's take a look here. So what's our options? Oh, we only have 2 options. The climber's going to start right away. Grab your parents' credit card and buy it ASAP. And seems too good to be true. Ignore it. No way. I'm going to grab that thing because it's awesome deal. So I'm going to click on it. I'm going to jump to that. And, oh, I got it wrong. Doggone it. But false. The deal is definitely more of a steal. Ignore claims that seem too good to be true. All right, so I get a second chance. But, of course, I'm going to get talked to from the bad guy. And now I get to play again just to give it a try. And so there it is. Now I only have one choice, so it's easy. And I'll jump, and this is how you advance. You'll get some points for advancing and get a little bit of smack talk from the bad guy, and you just keep advancing all the way to the end. There's 10 questions for each level. It's super fun. It's not super hard, but it really does hit a point. And so I've played this with multiple kids in middle school. They've all loved it. So I think this is a strong choice for a tool for teaching digital citizenship, and it's called Be Internet Awesome with Google.com. So, all right, thanks a lot. Hope you enjoyed.